Alright. Well, it says I have somebody watching, so whoever you are, you're lurking, but hello. Welcome to the stream. Yo, what's up, Soap? Buckbeak, what's up? How y'all fellas doing? Oh, man. I'm tired tonight. I meant to stream earlier, but, so bored. I mean, that's why I'm streaming. I knew I needed to do SR. You know. And I've always got the regulars that show up to the night streams where, like, I can just hang out and chat with you guys. I'm realizing that I forgot to connect my phone to the Wi-Fi, though, so... hopefully that doesn't screw me up. How was your guys' day? Good, I hope. I was busy as hell all day. Finished SR. I don't normally push an SR over to get them picnic, but I feel that. I always just assume that if I ever wanted to, like, really push an SR, I would just burn through it and, like, burn all my cans with tokens immediately. But I always assume that I don't have enough cans to win an SR. Like, I've never actually, out of all the tournaments in the game, SR is the one where, like, I've never won an SR. I've never even tried to win an SR, I don't think. Like, I've pushed really hard in Faction SR, but I'm a ghost. What up, Daylight? All these offers. Good lord. We'll take the beehive. No plat mods. They give out SR cans the least out of everything else. Yeah. I mean, like, they always have those, so, like, I'm not... That doesn't bother me. It doesn't surprise me. It's just... It kind of just is, you know? Although I did notice there's a new crate in war... Like, the first place crate in war, like, if you come first, if you're MVP, that crate actually does have SR cans in it now. So, that's kind of dope. Not gonna lie. Big fan of that. And I don't even come MVP all that much, honestly. But just the fact that, like, that's a thing now, bruh. That gives me, like, extra incentive to not only war, but, like, actually war hard. You know? Whew, I'm glad I plugged that in. Starting stream with 27% battery. Pro moves right there. Like you said, yeah, it's always been like that. Oh. Oh well. That's correctly that faction assault might be a... I mean, where are you hearing that, Buckbeak? Only pros do stuff at low battery, yeah, right? To be honest, I've never been a fan of faction. Where are you getting faction assault from, Buckbeak? Like, I'm really curious where you're hearing that from. Oh. They announced they're reworking it days ago. Okay. I mean, as a leader, my only thought, like well, not my only, but my immediate thought on that is just like, as a leader who has been a faction leader for years and years and years and has had to deal with faction assault for years and years and years, man, I hope they don't make it to where... First of all, I hope they don't make it to where, like, it can be ran through where people will miss out. You know, if they want to make it to where we're going to be competing against one another, they need to make it so hard that, like, it's almost impossible to beat. Honestly. Like, the highest tier needs to be, like, hard enough that walkers need all of their members to do it. It was in the development roadmap blog post. Okay. Everyone contributes towards the same rewards. Okay. And I mean, that's good. And I mean, honestly, as much as it would feel like a waste, I hope they do away with tickets. Like, don't get me wrong, I hope they compensate the faction for them. Like, somehow. But I hope that that's not a thing in the new system. I hope it's just you can run it once a week. Because, like, if it's based on tickets still, there are some people that'll have a huge advantage. Um, I'm trying to think of who it was. It might have actually been Walkers. Might have actually been Walkers now that I'm thinking about it. During CoinGate, when everybody was starting minis and going and grabbing their coins and switching regions and grabbing coins and blah blah blah. As much as like people were getting coins out of that, the thing that a lot of people forget is that each time you claimed one of those like missions, you got a pull on the coin wheel, but you also got 10,000 or something. Like, I think it was 10,000. I don't honestly remember the number, but you got faction assault tickets as well. And I remember being in one of the whale factions and just randomly checking their ticket count, and they had 50 million faction assault tickets. And I mean, this is 2-3 years ago, right? Like, I think there's even been faction assault events since then. But like, if it's based off tickets, like, pretty much all the whale factions are going to just have such a huge advantage in whatever the, like, end reward is. Like, if there's a like, remember, like, original faction assault, Terra was, like, the goal. 6-star Terra, whatever. And if they do that, there's going to be whale factions where, like, people have her immediately because they just have that many tickets saved up. I mean, hell, where are your guys' factions at? Like, how many go into... Well, I don't know if you guys can even go into faction assault if you're not a leader. But if you can, go check your tickets. I'm going to go check 66. See how many tickets we actually have. Because now I'm curious. I've made myself curious. You can only go in there as lead or co-lead? That seems odd. I feel like you'd be able to go in there. I know you can't start faction assault unless you're a lead. But I would think you would be able to go in there and just look at it and check your tickets and stuff. Matter of fact, I know you can because I checked the number of tickets in that faction back in the day during CoinGate. You just can't start anything. Whoo, 17.25 mil. I'm gonna be way down the list because I've dropped out multiple times. Wait. That's not right. Yeah. Yeah, I've dropped out. A couple times. But, I mean, even there, like, 66 is a fairly old faction, you know? And, like, even, and as much as, like, there again, I'm complaining and saying that, you know, I hope they don't do something that would benefit my faction. I mean, we're probably not that far ahead of most factions. in our reality, right? Like, I would think that most factions would have at least 10, would we have 17 mil? I would think most factions would have like 10 mils just chilling, at least. Ha! I like how Facebook sends me an email at 10 p.m. telling me it's my uncle's birthday. Like, I knew that. But if I didn't know that, why are you sending me an email at 10 p.m.? The faction I'm in has a total of... Right, okay, so right around 10 mil. Right around 10 mil. Like I said. I mean, where does your faction rank in CRW normally, Buckbeak? Because I'm guessing that most people that are in like a top 30, top 40 faction in CRW would have at least 10 million. And then once you get into like the top, 15 or so, that's when you might get up into like the 15 to 20 million area. Just because those factions war more, Although there is a daily cap, so it's not like people can go absolutely crazy. I'd just chill for 3.5 minutes till I get a natural energy. I always feel like it's a waste of energy. What's up, Demas? I just seen you wave on Discord on my computer. I was about to say, I wonder if he shows up. How you doing, dude? Also, Buckbeak, do you know if you got that 10K? I never got a response from the person who I told you, like, I never got a response from Scopely saying they sent it. 50 to 60th place. Ooh, okay. So my estimates were like off. Okay. Good to know. Good to know, good to know. Planning on getting Londi. I want to get one of him just for the avatar. And just because of the fact that, like, tokens are so easy to come by, I don't feel bad doing a 6 pull. That being said, I do need to level up here in a few minutes. I don't have anything in here. 1 pull away. Have you gotten anything good so far off the first 5? I got him on 6th pull. What a pity. From a guarantee. Right. Personally, I don't really like his wheel. Like, the characters that are on his wheel, I'm not a big fan of. Actually, I was looking in there. I felt like there was something I needed to open. Only got 1 Claudio. I never really have a problem with Claudio, honestly. I don't see him that much, though. LB3 Ghost is nice. I've tested out Ghost. Like, I've played around with him on Sullivan, and uh, he's really good. I do want him on my main. Because in Ultra, you get like 4. I mean, it's not just that. Like, the percentage-wise, yeah, it's worse odds. I more mean, like, the characters on the... Like, the background characters. The side characters. Like, there was no Kenny, no PK, you know? Like, it was just not as good of a wheel. And that was my issue. Again, I probably am going to try and get at least one just for avatar purposes, because I everyone loves Wandy. Everyone loves Wandy. So, also just got my second. From Gold Wheel? Bro, you're pulling on the Gold Wheel? Why are you pulling on the Gold Wheel, Daylight? You know that there's a Gold Rush coming for a character in like 2 weeks or something? I mean, I'm dying to pull. I can't wait to pull. Just because there are a lot of characters that I do need. And now that they're all lumped together, you know, like, I feel like I feel like I just got more of a chance, you know? Only go slew, that's better. Oof. No, I don't have the added ones. Okay. I'll send them a message again tomorrow. To be fair, I did send them. Well, never mind. That's actually wrong. Never mind. I'm not gonna say to be fair on that one. Got my second Sebastian Milton from the Gold Wheel. Yeah, I do want him. I mean, I would like Ghost, but I don't have any Ghost. And, like, if I'm going to get a top-tier attack character, I'd rather have it be Kenny than Ghost. You know? Because, like, I would say Ghost is S tier, but honestly, I would say Kenny's in the broken tier. Like, Kenny's even above the S tier at this point. Still. I would say that PK is in the broken tier as well. Now, I don't think they're going to stay there. Like, eventually they'll just go down to S tier, and, I mean, they might even drop below that eventually. But as of now, they're broken. Kenny grade 5. But that's the thing. You can use Kenny grade 5 on attack. You should not be able to use a damage dealer at grade 5 on attack. It shouldn't happen. That is a broken character to me. July 28th, yeah. So that bit for improve. Tier 5 Ghost I don't think is good enough. That's why I say, like, Ghost is S tier. But, like, he's falling to the level where, like, he's coming up on getting dropped down to A tier. As to where I don't really see anything in sight for Kenny being dropped down even to S tier. Like, as much as Kenny can still blow up the rest of your team because of, like, payback, Kenny himself will survive a Peacekeeper. You know, like, you might nuke the rest of your team, but you're still going to win it. You're still going to just blow him up. Yeah. Boat God. Ghost is good because he does damage based on his bonus HP. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Trips? I just saw you there. My bad. Really good at LB2. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, I mean, there again, at grade 5, you can start using him. Ghost is LB3. Pretty much have the same third slot weapon, but Ghost is better because it deals 100. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'd be happy with Duck, though. I still only have one Duck. Like, Rosie dislike Kenny. Yeah. For sure. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Only 2 likes. I mean, I know there's like 6 or 7 of you guys here right now, but y'all are the regulars. You're the homies. It should be 7 and 7. Like, if y'all are here right now, you're the homie. Hit that like button. Be the homie. There we go. Look at Sinister creeping in, being the Lurk King. Alright, now we're up to 4. Come on, fellas. Duck is useless in Telltale. Better on RTS. Yeah, right. Alright, 7 and 5. We're getting there. We're getting there. You know, it's funny. I'm always really timid in my, like, day streams. Or, like, the streams that I take over where Locke hosts me. I'm always, like, really timid, and I don't want to mess up. Because I feel like that's more like the primetime spot. As to where with you guys, I'm totally 100% just myself. Completely, all the time. Plus, honestly, most of the time I'm just toasted by now. Like, this time of night, I'm fried. So I'd just be saying stupid shit. Duck's third slot is really good, though. What's Duck's third slot? Logged out of Fortnite. I hate that game. I have honestly never played it. I don't like building. What tier's my brute? LB1 at the moment. I still haven't gotten the one from, like, the current event that's running. I feel like I'm behind on that event, honestly. But I also don't know what I would have missed. I mean, I haven't run the roadmap yet, but from what I can tell, the roadmap is just there for, like, the advanced tokens. The roadmap doesn't actually have anything to do with Brutus itself. %50 to double the okay. I'm close to LB2. Yeah, I mean, I should get him LB. It's like, we should all, assuming you've just been playing the game, you should get him LB3. I think at this point we can go out on a limb. As skeptical as I was about this event, this Brutus trial, when they came out and said, you're going to be able to get him free, LB3 free to play, I think most of us had that initial thought, you know what I mean? We all turned into that angry black woman. We're just okay. And, like, I think they finally, like, to me at this point, like, unless they really want to, like, screw the pooch and try and monetize the last Brutus and go back on their word, like, Which would be so dumb of them. I honestly don't see them doing it. If they haven't monetized it yet, I don't see them doing it at the last minute. I'm gonna call it a win for them. You know, the fact that they're actually giving us character as good as Brutus, LB3, for free, from regular gameplay. You know, hold on. I'll give them the clap. You know, I'll give them the applause on that one. Good job, Scope. Take the win. Take that dub. Got a PS4 for Father's Day. I kind of regret it. I got my girl a Xbox One S for her birthday / Christmas. It was like $800 total with like just all the extra stuff. Plus the 2-year warranty. It was like $800. I mean, I kind of regret it in the sense that, like, I'd play it more than she does, honestly. Like, it's hers. I bought it for her, but I also knew that I was going to be on that thing constantly. I'll have an extra bear if I play my cards right. I mean, you're not going to be able to do anything with them, Daylight. To be honest, I still have a feeling with the 5th copy. I hope I'm wrong. Yeah, I mean, like, just the fact that they announced that it was all going to be free. And I think with all the Players United stuff that's been, you know, like, all that stuff, I think they're smart enough to know that, like, they can't afford to do that from, like, a PR standpoint. Like, people are bitching about how much everything costs, and then you're going to add a price tag to a free-to-play event at the end of the event, the month-long event. That would, like, infuriate the PU people. Either way, they can't cheat me. I'll just max what's her name and get the... Who? I don't think you can get them like that. Like, I don't think it works that way. I don't think there is a museum collection for it like that. Yo, what's up, ho? What is up, famalam? Good to have you back. Wait, you are back, right? I think I saw you back. Make sure. Days resist and impair resist for your heiress, okay? Seriously. That is what she's susceptible to. I'm going to be making a video. It's really unfortunate. Locke gave me the best idea, right? Like, and I can't even do it because I don't have Eris. Because, like, I could have made the video. I'm making a video where it's going to be ways to counter Eris. And Impair is the best one. Like, overall, Impair is the best way to counter her. Except for maybe Guardian Shields, but, like, that's hit or miss. If she's impaired, she's countered. But I wanted to title it, like, I could have titled it, How to Counter the One Good Character I Have. I was talking to him, he was like, oh, it would have been such a great title. I was like, man, no kidding. Yeah, good to be back and get a territory. Let me know if you get level ups. And the walk weapon released. Yeah, I'm not gonna be free to play again. Like, I've been considering myself free to play, even though I've obviously spent in the past, but I haven't spent in, like, probably a year. I'm back to, essentially, my free to play has grown back. And, I'm about to break that, about to pop that again. Because that weapon is just too good to not buy. Locke said I mean, Locke can. That's Locke's decision. My mod is 77%. Nice. The funny thing is people forget that, like, the 4th or 5th season that they did Paragon mods in leagues, they gave us an Impair Resist. So there are people out there that have a 90% Impair Resist mod. And those are 100% the people that have her. Like, the people that got that mod either A, have retired, or B, have Eris. Those are the only two options. There's not some player that's been grinding to D5 for that long that didn't go to War Champions. Wait, never mind. I'll be screwed. I just saw that. No, I mean, it could work like that. Like, it's got to work some way in the future. Because, like, I try to always look at things from a new player perspective. Like, 6 months from now, how is a new player going to get Brutus? I don't know. Like, I think they said something about making them available, like, 2 or 3 months after the trial ends, starting with this trial. But that could just be some other, like, one of the new wheels, or I don't remember, honestly. Never try for D5. I mean, I've gotten there a couple times. I went in for the crit damage mod that season, and my Lydia's been holding that since I got her. And I mean, that's a massive, I mean, it's 75% crit damage mod. And then with, I think the set bonus comes out to like 70% or something like that. And they stack, And then I went in on the... Oddly enough, I really wanted the when they did the bleed mod. Just because it was guaranteed to be, it's like a 7%, 7.5% bleed mod. It's actually really good. Especially on certain characters. Like, if you've got an honor roll character or a aggro character, their attack goes up every turn, and that buff gets added to their base attack, so that affects the bleed mod. So, like, for the longest time I had it on Mythic Princess, and, like, since she had on a roll, the bleed would get bigger, but she also had 4 hits on her rush, so, like, she would, come turn 4, turn 5, she's rushing, she's got a huge boost from honor roll, and that 7% mod has turned into, like, a 16, 17%, it ends up being something like close to 20% of the base attack that she started with on every hit, just extra bleed. It was so good. But then just Princess as a character fell off. Like, Princess herself wasn't good enough, and I just haven't found another character that's that usable that hits that many times, because like that mod you kind of need to have somebody that hits like 3 or 4 times with their rush. I would honestly probably put it on like Duck. Honestly, I could put it on Molly now that I'm thinking about it, but I think it's an attack set mod and not a crit set. I'm not sure what bottom left mod should be. I went offensive on one though. It still isn't another way. Yeah, no, there's not Buckbeak. I do know that. What Ox mod for her? I mean, stun on defense would be a good choice. Just to kind of counter Brutus. Defense wall confused wouldn't be terrible. I would say Grays, but it just doesn't I think it's only like a better chance. Like, it's not a better chance. It's like a slight chance or something. So, honestly, Reflect is probably your best bet. Realistically, like, Reflect is probably going to be your best bet. Yeah, I Reflect now, but AP down or even Gray. See, and that's the thing. If AP down and Grays were better chance instead of, like, slight chance or low chance, whatever they are, I would say go with those. But Reflect is literally the only auxiliary mod that is better chance, which is the exact same as a weapon. You know what I mean? Like, it's still that 33-35%. Everything else is like 15 or 20. And it's just kind of unfair. Because, like, I would really like to use Grays, but it just doesn't proc often enough. And I thought about saying AP down, just because that's frustrating on defense teams when you get if the defense team character AP downs you randomly. But she doesn't do a whole lot of basic attacks. Friendly duel you? Alright, give me a minute. My first time fighting a real heiress. Fun. Let's do it. Let's get through this SR stage, then do it. Sorry, not sorry. I mean, like, if you don't want to, don't do it. But it is smart to, man. Like, don't get me wrong, it's total scumbag feels. But it does, just from a statistic point of view, it makes sense. Rallido, Gentleman, and Trader. Those are the exact ones I'm looking to get myself, Buckbeak. I'm at the exact same spot with you. I've got Nimrod and Jackie LB3. Alright. Let's duel this fool. Members. Where you at? Look at the newcomers. Rosy weapon rebuilding again. I mean, Rosie's weapon, you just... I'll be 44 waiting for that. Yeah. Hope that doesn't happen. Knowing she already does damage and quick defense. You fast defense tunes. Yeah. It's cheap, you mean? Yeah, it is cheap. But it's effective. I mean, it is, like, point blank period. It is effective. It's funny, I was having a talk with a couple people. They were like, "Man, are you sure you want to send people to another faction to go to walk? Like, they might not come back." I was like, "Man, I sent my co-leads. Like, if they don't come back, I mean, they damn well better come back. Like, all right." So I actually want my Reynaldo's weapon. I was trying for 1535, and I was just bored. So I was blowtorch, and I didn't have that many duct tape, so I was just blowtorching the 4 slot. And I got strong attacks instead of 1535, and I was just like, man. But then I only got the 20. I got freaking Earled on the last upgrade with the HP. But, like, I don't want to try for strong attacks again, and it's actually working really well. Scumbag. Alright. So. Yeah. Jesus. I might actually have to start running a frickin' disarm again. Yeah. Do you have anybody with, well, I guess, does anybody have crosshairs on that team? Christ almighty, there we go, she's stunned. Oof. Oh. She's still stunned. How is she still stunned? I don't think I'm going to be able to kill Seb, though. Yo, what's up, Trips? Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not going to be able to kill Seb. Alright. Discord last night. I'm thinking about maybe switching right. Are you? Mod that Outlander. PO's building that out. It's better. Titan weapon. Okay, yeah. Crates do you have from bounties for map? 4 or 5. I'm on my current second playthrough recording. I'll killed already on purpose. That was funny. What is her chance to abs def? 60%. Daylight. Yo, what's up, donkey? What is up? Alright, let's try this again. Work my loud powder. Harder time on her. Yeah. I mean, she is good, though. You need to find a way to mix some bonus HP up in here. Yeah. I forgot she was decap. Okay, and that's the counter to her. That's why I say Guardian Shields are one of the counters to her. Because, like, now I win. Now I just win. I mean, it might take me a few turns, but it will happen. Oh, I meant to hit her with that. Shit. I'm redoing her weapon. Walk never got crits. Yeah, that'll happen. Yo, she got bonus HP like a madman. I forgot about that. Bye. Man, that diamond knife is not proccing at all, and it's annoying the shit out of me. Maybe I won't just win, like... Rosie tanky. She not tanky, she ranky. Maybe. Maybe not. So much abs D. I mean, so there's that. Bullcrap. Is knowing that he is bodyguard. I mean, who would he swap out on that team, though? Lao Po? Because Lao Po is still crazy good. Seabass, yeah, no kidding. I'm really hoping to get some of him on my polls with the Gold Rush. How is she getting decapped is what I want to know. Damn. I remember for the longest time EC2 was my favorite Assassin's Creed game. Brotherhood recently, but actually my favorite one now. Okay. I never played all that many of them. That was a misplay. I shouldn't have done that. Good brother was until recently. $77, yeah. GG on that one. I need to work some ransack or something in. Yeah, I'm gonna have to practice against your team, man. Good job on that. I don't feel like pounding my head against the wall at 11 o'clock at night to try and beat it, though. Not gonna lie to you. Diamond Knight. Dude, the thing is like, it wasn't even procking there. Like, don't get me wrong. I saw it that last, at the very end there, I saw it did proc and you just resisted it. But, like, it wasn't even procking. I can't wait until Rosie comes around again. I'm gonna be saved. I honestly think I'm gonna just save my ultra tokens until Rosie comes back around. Whether they bring her back into, like, as the featured character in that wheel again, or if she's just one of the side characters, either way. You don't feel like doing it, but I can. Let the Guardian Shield, though. I mean, to be fair, my whole team had Guardian Shields at that point. Like, it's not like she had a clean option. Like, there were 4 characters, all of them had a shield. Sebastian rushed and took the shield away from Michonne. And then Eris hit Lydia and Holly. I'm pretty sure that's, like, the sequence of events. So granted, she could have gone after Michonne, but, like, you can't really blame the AI on that one. Why does it say nobody's here? Why is nobody here? Everyone left. Seriously, though, where'd everyone go? Why the hell would everybody leave it? Did the stream drop out for you guys? Like, there's somebody here. I see it says 1 viewer, so. Did stream drop out or something? Okay, see, now it's saying everybody's back. Well, not everybody, but yeah, it said I had 0 viewers. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know. Whatever. Analytics are weird. Oh, SR, so tedious. Doing some conquest. Yeah, I should get back on it. It says one watching on my feed. Yeah. I don't know. Well, yeah, now, I mean, now it actually says 4 on my computer and on my screen, on my phone, like, right here. I don't know. As long as you guys are here, that's what matters. Like, if it goes down to 0, I'm just worried that my stream died. As long as my stream didn't die, I'm not really all that worried about it, you know? It's just one of those things where, like, to go from having 5 people in chat talking to all of a sudden it telling me that there's 0 people here, like, the likelihood of all of you deciding to nope out of my stream at the exact same time when you're just actively chatting, it's like 0, right? So it just makes me worry that my stream dropped. Forgot us. I mean, like, actually, no, I would, if I were you, I'd go double dip that. I'm not gonna lie. SR is tedious, but I know that it doesn't actually stand for Survival Road. It stands for so redundant, but yeah, I would say go double dip. Just go get you a nice cup of Jameson on the rocks. Chill out. Yeah, come to know. So yeah, right? Secret Discord chat where we had it all planned out. I mean, that's like master level troll move right there. If you can, like, coordinate another person's viewers to all dip out at the same time, that's god. That's like god mode. Not too many reflect gouges so easy. Yeah. So redundant. Oh, I forgot I had it on ×3 though. Been so funny on a walk. stream. We need to make that happen. I mean, like, there's no way to make that happen on lock stream. He's just got too many random lurkers that are there pretty much all the time, but they never say a single word. So, like, there's no way to make it happen without knowing who they are, and there's no way to know who they are without them talking. And there's no way to, like, get people to talk like that about something like that without it being in his stream, and then we've given ourselves away. It's an unfortunate scenario, really, because it would be epic. Stage a walkout on someone's stream. Yo, what's up, Panda? Oh, alright. Well, good night. What's up and good night. Have yourself a good night's sleep, man. Me and Moon. No, that's the thing. Everyone would actually have to leave, though, because, like, he can see his analytics. Like, the only way it would work is if we all actually left. Come back, like, 5 minutes later when he's freaking out, wondering where everyone is. And don't put me in that category with you, Daylight. I am an expert troll. I would not forget. Like code word, parasite, or all drop. Hold up a second. Where'd everyone go? That would be funny as hell. Elite 1. Ugh, I still gotta get through Elite and Legendary. That's 50 stages. I don't want to do it. I'll pay someone to come over here and SR for me. I'm a good troll, but bad memory. See, that's the thing. You're not a good troll then. A good troll has to have a good memory. He said how much? I mean, with gas prices what they are, not enough. Just have somebody sitting next to me hitting the buttons while I'm talking. Like, yeah, just hit the auto button. Don't worry about it. The ones for SR are the ones I don't really care about. I mean, and historically, that's kind of how it's been for me. Cans are great. If I remembered, I could have autoed through this. 2 hours of traffic. Ha! Plus, I wouldn't get there in time. Yeah, right? I have a pretty good supply. Yeah, me too. I'm always like having to use my trainers because they end up in my inbox. But that's because I do the leveling, my leveling through like the skill upgrades a lot of times. Peas and carrots aren't really my thing. I mean, fair. Alright, I need to unplug this. This is getting hot. This phone getting hot. Maddox and Madeline's are rewards for turn-ins. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's true. Always need those. I can't decide if I want to go to bed at a reasonable hour tonight or if I want to start another book. That was why I started my stream so late. I was going to start my stream like an hour and a half before I did. I've been streaming for like an hour and 15 minutes. I meant to start streaming like 3 hours ago and be done right about now. But I was like, nah, I want to finish this book first. And I finished it. And now I'm just like, but I could jump into the third one. $59 in your inventory? Jesus, bro. You need to get on that, real talk. You shouldn't have that many. Unless you're a whale who's buying them constantly. And I'm pretty sure you're not. Like, I could be wrong on that one, but I'm pretty sure you're not one of the whales. Yeah, well, I mean, well, that's the thing. If he's not using them, he needs to get on it. And unless he's buying them, in which case, like, okay, yeah, you're probably using them. I need sleep tonight. Couldn't fall asleep till 3. Up at 8:30. Didn't realize I'm tired. Yeah, I feel that. Go to bed then, dude. It's not like it's not 11 o'clock. I'll holler at you tomorrow, playboy. I'm picky on who I use them on. I mean, like, that's fair. But, like, I don't know. I would say there's a minimum of at least 4 skills on each character that are worth upgrading. Like, I would say at a minimum you should be needing to use at least 4 per character. And, like, most new characters these days are usable. So, like, I don't know. You too, Captain Trips. I'm not going anywhere. I was telling Hove to go get a good night's sleep. I can't. Maybe about 1. Yeah, okay. My birthday is Thursday. I'm gonna be doing something really good to eat. Nice. I've been on a sushi kick lately. Me and my lady have been like just constantly like, want to get sushi? If it is used consistently on offense or defense, I use and only tunes. I mean, that's also fair. I'm pretty much the same though, Hove. Like 1 o'clock, I put my headset in and listen anyway. YouTube or audiobook always going. I feel that. I can't do audiobooks. Like, it's just not the same. Like, I was one of those kids that always had at least, like, I was always carrying around a book. Um, and like, I don't know, there's just a feel to it, you know, like not getting the feel of flipping the pages. And an audiobook doesn't put me to sleep the way a good book can. Like, I read a lot at night until just until I get to sleep, you know, get tired, you know. I start getting droopy and stuff. Because it's good to not, it helps your sleep cycle to not look at a screen for an hour before you were to go to sleep. It's like something to do with like the light that it produces. But like computer, phone, TV, whatever, you know, like screens in general, just don't look at them for like an hour before you go to bed. And it helps you get a better night's sleep. And I learned that maybe 10-ish years ago, and it works. It does. Like, it's something just from life experience I can say does work. I can co-sign that. Happy early birthday to both of you guys, man. Isn't it like 11 for you? No, yeah, it's 11 for me. It's 2 for, yeah, it's 2 for Buckby. He on the East Coast. I've done sushi in a couple of weeks. I smoked salmon and a chilled crab last. Ooh, crab. It's funny. Crab is my favorite food, but I'm allergic to it. So if I eat too much of it, my throat starts closing up. And but I eat it anyway. Like I you know, like I'll go out and get crab legs, and I'll just have like an EpiPen on deck. Honestly, zero fucks given. Like, this is too good to fuck around with. Over the years, though, I've gotten good at knowing what my limit is. Like, I haven't actually needed to use an EpiPen in probably like 5 years. My lady will always be like, hey, let's go try and kill you, though. Like, whenever she wants to go out for crab, you want to go try and kill yourself? Like, shut up. Let's go to get crab legs. Like, shut up. But yes, I do. Yeah, I'll approve that message, Demas. It does. Itch and sneeze, yeah. My favorite. I mean, and that's the thing, like, I just don't care. Like, I mean, I don't do it constantly, but did she up your life insurance? I mean, not to my knowledge. About getting either Chinese or what? Or price room. Okay. Love audiobooks of baseball and radio. I've read so many books I've experienced a lifetime now. I'm on book. I mean, that's fair, I suppose. I just also know myself, I retain stuff better from reading than I would from pure listening. Y'all are onto something here, man. You're right. It's a bit suspect. It is a bit suspect. Hello to all you new viewers that are just tuning in to this terrible SR stream. My name is Man on the Moon, and I'll be your host while I elaborate on how my lady tries to kill me with shellfish. Wendy's is my go-to when I get fast food, when something there from everywhere. Yeah, I got you on that one. I don't really go to fast food much anymore. I was chunky in my 20s, and that was one of the parts where, like, that helped me drop like 75 pounds was just cutting out fast food. Um, I do crave it sometimes still, but then I get it and I'm just like, it's so salty. Like, why is this terrible? Well, then she tried. Doesn't seem like she's trying hard enough. Yeah, right? Yeah, she makes that joke too. I'll try harder next time. It's like, what are you gonna do? Shove it, like, jam it down my throat? Like, I'm the one that decides to stop eating it. Not like I run out. Might have to make some crab egg. Ooh, that sounds good. Come to think of it, I think I got some imitation crab in the fridge. It's not as good, but, like, honestly, considering it doesn't screw with me the way real crab does, it's aight. Put up in a little smoothie until you hit something else. I mean, that's one of them things. Like, honestly though, like, real talk. So I'm actually the smoothie one in the house. Get some like the Minute Maid tropical punch or peach punch or fruit punch, whatever. Get some vanilla Greek yogurt, a bunch of just berries, raspberries, strawberries, cherries, blackberries, blueberries. Dump it in there. Throw 1 cup protein powder in it. Blend it up. Oh, so good. So good. And you don't taste the protein powder. But, like, that's my thing. So if she brought me a smoothie, I'd be like, Go back to keto next week. Had Wendy's tonight. That hot honey chicken sandwich is... Ooh. Yeah, that strawberry lemonade, though, bro. I actually worked at Wendy's at one point. Man, I was working night shift as a cook. As a second job. Man, I was always grubbing on, like, I was legit eating like 3 other salads a day with the chickens, just like chicken salads a day. Bringing a gallon of the strawberry lemonade home at the end of the shift before we closed down. I'd just empty that thing out. It does make a nice. I see what you did there. Uh-oh. Reflect. Alright. Nobody died. Bum, 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 bum. Mm. Yeah, screw it. I'll get another cup. It's not that late. Fresh burger. I need to check my settings and see if there's any way I can have that stay on my screen longer. Eek! Too much cream. Honestly, I kind of feel like making some whipped cream. I make some really good caramel whipped cream. Oh, so good. But then my brother makes fun of me and calls it white girl coffee. I'm just like, bro, shut up. How's it white girl coffee, bro? You're putting whipped cream on it. Yeah, but I made the whipped cream. Fresh burger, get a double bacon cheese, like, yeah. 9 is 2, so night, daylight. Have yourself a good sleep. I'll be killing stream once I finish SR probably anyway. Already been live for an hour and a half. I still got, like 30 stages to go. Still probably be like a half hour, at least. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing. I feel like you're behind on stream, Hove. I heard daylight coming. Wait, what? But if AC Brotherhood, I'm gonna go get some more. Your war requirement during overnights at work. I mean, we don't really have recs as long as you're logging. Like, as long as you're, like, trying, it's not so much a number amount. It's more so I want to see people, like, pull multiple 2-3 hour shifts over the course of a weekend. Like, I want to see you playing for 3 hours and that, like 6 hours, if you're saying nighttime, like, okay, well, Friday night for 6 hours, Saturday night for 6 hours, and then maybe put in a few hours on Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon before war ends. If you can hit 600K in that time, cool. If you can hit 150K in that time, also cool. The fact is you're, warring, you're filling, you're trying, that's... I've always said I will take an active, like, weak player over an inactive hitter any day of the week. Because we can help you get better. I can't help somebody get more active. You're either going to do that or not. No, I was 37. Okay. No build Fortnite, I'm down to play. See, and I would almost be interested in that, Donkey. Just because that was one of my big things about not wanting to play Fortnite is, like, I don't like building in games, really. Like, I don't want to have to build my house. kind of one of the reasons I like when I only got a few hours into Fallout 4, and I was just like, I don't want to have to build this whole town. Like, am I supposed to put this stuff? Type of thing. Like, what am I doing? Happy donkey. Oh, okay. Never miss miles. No, I mean, like, I wouldn't have a problem with you coming over, donkey. Honestly, I wouldn't. Just settles for second and doesn't want to play harder. I mean, don't get me wrong, we don't come first in like our region necessarily, because there again, we didn't go to War Champions. Bite Me did. We fight them for it though, and like we do beat them. Like, I'm not gonna say that we beat them every time. Like, we go back and forth, but like it's just a straight up fight, you know? Like, there are times where they just don't have it at the end of an event where we're, you know, like in a raid, we'll be up by 20 or 30k and they'll push ahead because they got more people on, but we've done the same to them, so. That being said, we are looking, so, yeah, no, I mean, hit me up after stream, Donkey. You're on my Discord, right? And if not, just let me know and I'll drop it in chat. Well, actually, I'll go find it and drop it in chat anyway. It's not hard to find. Oh, wait, what did you... Oh, damn. I just got that message, Hove. Although, to be fair, I don't see how that would have been a thing. I don't think I've used it. Maybe I did. What was I doing? Right. Joined last night, same name on here with an S. As my habits are. Alright, yeah. No, just hit me up after stream, man. Like, honestly, I don't see any reason you wouldn't be able to. I'm just not 100% sure we have a... Like, I would say move right now. But first of all, regions are still locked for us plebes who didn't make it to War Champions. And second off, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have to kick a couple people. So I need to figure out who. Well, me and my leaders. It's funny, man. My lead chat is like literally like there's like 9 people in my lead chat at this point. It's like a third of the faction. Not all of them are leaders in game, but like for some of them, for a few of them, that's just because they don't want to be leads. Like Cygnus is in there, but he's just like, I don't want to be a lead. Like, if you want me in the lead chat, I'll tell people my opinions, but I don't want to be a leader in game. I was like, I feel that, bro. I feel that. The core chat, yeah, pretty much. Well, I mean, that's the thing. You know me, Hove. Anytime if I'm gonna recruit a group of players, like five or more, I'm gonna give them a leader spot. We're 28 or 30 now, FYI. Okay, so I guess we do actually have two spots right now. So no, honestly, that you're always on my streams, Donkey. So like, I know you're up and mooring at night. That's not even something you need to like convince me of, because you'll be on my stream. You know what I mean? I'm a streamer who does night streams. I know you're up at the time zone we need. So, Hove just sent me a message on Discord saying that we're 28 of 30 at the moment. So unless I'm missing something, that means that you actually are free to come over when regions unlock if you'd like. If you would like it, I will say right now you can have one of those spots. That's up to you. Just let me know if you want me to save it for you. Because there are a couple other people I've been talking to about potentially joining. When do transfers open up? I'm honestly not sure. I don't know if they've even announced it. I'm not so like... I'm very terrible at paying attention to official comms. And the reason for that is because I have my meetings with Scopely. And, I find, like, there'll be a lot of times where, like, I'll just find out, like, I'll have my meeting on Monday and find out what's going to be coming up for the week. So, like, I'll already know what event's going to come up, but I don't necessarily know, like, I mean, I know what it'll be, but then I don't read the comms, because it's like, oh, okay, that's what he was talking about. So yeah, I'm not good about paying attention to comms. I would guess probably in like a couple of weeks. I would guess a couple of weeks, honestly. Maybe like, if the next war season starts in a month, I would guess it'll be open in 2 weeks. Keys are available to buy. I'm going to grab one. I'm pretty sure keys are always, like, don't take that as a sign for anything, Donkey. I'm pretty sure keys are always available to buy. Like, it's just one of those things. Like, they'll sell it to you. If you want to buy something, they'll sell it to you whenever. But, like, whether or not you can use it is another story. I think I still got, like, 3 keys left. They used to be shaded out for a while. Oh, did they? Okay. I honestly haven't... I think I've only ever bought keys twice. Yeah, I think I've only ever bought keys twice. I bought a key for myself once, and I bought faction keys once. But then, like, they've given out so many free ones over the years, and 66 doesn't move that often, you know what I mean? Like, if we move to a region, we're going to be there for at least a year. Minimum. Most of the time, I think we're there for like a year and a half. Before I finally convince myself that the grass is greener somewhere else. Like, that's normally what it comes down to, is I'm the reason that we move 66. Because I'm just like, meh. this place. That grass looks really green over there. And then I get to the new place. I'm like, eh. We're in Chambers at the moment. At this time, though, I'm not actually like, meh. I'm actually like, all right, yeah, it's cool here. Like, we got Bite Me. They beat us in a lot of stuff. You know, they've got like, we're neck and neck in war a lot of the time. I would actually go as far as to say they actually are stronger than us. They're better than us. Not by much, but they are. It's kind of one of those any given Sunday situations, though. Like, any given Sunday you could win or lose. And that's kind of how it is with Bite Me. And, like, faction tournaments and stuff. Even war, you know, like if they have a couple people that are just going to be busy that weekend, if the couple of their hitters are busy that weekend, we will outscore them in war. You know, which is honestly saying something. Like, if you can have one or two of your members not be as active for the weekend and then now we're better than you, that really does mean you're only better by margins. You know, it's like by fractions. If one player makes that kind of a difference, or two players. And the big part is there's no salt. Like, really, when it comes down to it, that's where my happiness is at this point, is like global chat is full of GGs and like there's not a whole lot of saltiness in the region. except for Anger Fist. He that go getter. And he's in our faction, so I can't even say anything. Like, I brought him in knowing he had an attitude like that. So, I mean, that's kind of on me. Mary warned me. She was like, I mean, we could bring him, but he talks a lot of crap. Plus, he gets to tell us how the new radium tokens are gonna work in the new Kraken Tune preview. Who's my brother? But he's inconsistent in too many events. Chambers, yeah. I was gonna try a triple dip since Walker Region getting kicked out today. Timeout isn't play. Yeah. Be with Bite Me, good friendly competition, yeah. Dauntless Run is too. A couple exceptions. A million more points, I'm a fan. Yeah. I mean. Yeah. The thing is like, he doesn't necessarily have bad points all the time. Like, there's sometimes where he says something and I'm like, yeah, that's a good point. But then I read how he said it and I'm just like, yeah, but you're a dick, dude. Like, you can't be talking to people like that. Dun 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 dun. Thank you, Moon, for the Discord. Yeah, no problem, Sinister. I mean, it's not the most active chat in the world, I'm not gonna lie. I don't talk on there that much. I've kind of not, like, ever really tried to, like, get people talking on it properly. I don't really have much, like much of an excuse for that one other than like I've got too much of a real life to be like trying to coax people into talking on my Discord channel, just on my Discord server, just to like get it, but get my Discord going. Like, I'm trying to get my YouTube going. Like, screw my Discord. Like, it's cool to have one. Like, if somebody wants to tag me or show me some cool shit or, ask for help or blah, 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 all the things Discord's for, cool. But, like, I'm not going to try and promote people to do it. Man, that seems like too much work. Think global drama is funny. I don't go there. Some are so serious. And Snowflake, yeah. I mean, I've done some horrid things. Man, I was such a huge troll for like my first year and a half playing this game. I'm so glad and surprised that screenshots from chats, from global chats, from whatever, from Line, from, just random chats. I'm surprised none of those horrid things that I've said over the years haven't poked their head out. I just hang out and soak up game. I feel that. Great for hitting milestones. Yeah, that's definitely true, Donkey. No, you can have a spot, man. Like, do you want it? Yes or no? You sound like you do. Because if you want it, you can have it. Leave the gun, take the Doritos. I don't know why that reminded me from a quote from Shada's. Oh man, take the weed, need the money. Take the what and leave the what? I mean, funny troll or just disruptive ass. I can't stand the spammers, but trash talk is big. No, I mean, like, real talk, I put somebody's phone number in, like, 10 different global chats. I just switched around a bunch of regions and put the same person's phone number in a bunch of global chats. I didn't say I didn't say anything. I just dropped the number and left. It's not like I was like, call this person at da 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 da. I just dropped a phone number and left. But I definitely got reported, and I definitely got a 48-hour smack for it. Like I got banned from the game for 48 hours for that one. Buck taking the other one. From the right. If Buck comes over, I'm definitely taking it. But yeah, no, like I got a 48-hour smack for that one, and it was in very poor taste. I was pissy. Like I was being spiteful. Like it was a low blow. You got chat skills though. Yeah, I mean, shit, not anymore. Me and my lady been together for 3.5 years. Can never remember if it's eight, like what year it was. I remember the day. But that's just because it was April Fool's and this relationship's a joke. No, I'm playing. I've made that joke so many times over the past few years. And every time I get that eye roll, that I'm gonna murder you eye roll face that like every man knows. So you're gonna be our 33rd anniversary. Whew. Hot damn. That's like almost my whole life, dude. Like I couldn't imagine being with a person for that long. I'm playing with fire moon. I mean, yeah. But that's the thing, like, as much shit as I talk to you guys, just trolling you guys, like, you guys are my viewers, but, like, you know, y'all are the internet friends, like, if I'm like this with you guys, like, how do you think I am with people that are actually, like, in my, like, actual, like, active participants in my life? I tell my girl she's so special. Men on the short, but see, but then you're talking trash about yourself too, though. My best friend, I can't imagine being with it. No, I mean, like, that's awesome though. Like, I just mean anyone. I think maybe that's just because I'm not much of a people person. Like, I think that's even one of the reasons I don't, like, I didn't have kids of my own yet. Is just, like, I mean, I got the girls, but those are her girls. But those are my girls. But damn, those, you know, like, those aren't my girls. And I do want to have a kid of my own. That being said, I think the reason I haven't up until now, one of the big reasons at least, is just because, like, man, once you have a kid, you're legit stuck with somebody for, like, at least if I get married and I get sick of her, I can get a divorce. I can't divorce my kid. His wife is older now. Has told everyone she stole me off the playground. Oh, sinister. That they're at. Yeah, but see, I never say it. Yeah. Yeah. Another. That's funny. That's funny. I've seen. What are the best faction names you guys have seen in this game or others, whatever? Every time I see Walker's Got My Shoe, I crack up. That's one that I think I'll probably always remember. That's just funny to me. She puts up with me playing this stupid game, so I guess she's a keeper. Yeah, right. My lady retired. She's retired a couple times, though, from the game. Cobra Kai was always one of my favorite names. Okay. Yeah, okay. But that's, I mean, okay. Bro, you ready for season 5, though? September, bro. It's coming. And I'm going to be rocking my Cobra Kai shirt. See, that's how I knew my lady was a keeper. That's how I knew mine was a keeper, right? Because never in life have I had a chick that could come home and be like, I got you a shirt, and have them actually get it right. But she has gotten me 2 Mando shirts, a Jurassic Park shirt, a Cowboy Bebop shirt, Cobra Kai shirt, like... I mean, she's got me a couple where I'm like, meh, but like she's had way more dubs than losses. I think she's like 6-2 as far as like shirts I like versus shirts I don't. And like, I don't trust anybody. I've never trusted people. Like, don't go buying me clothes. I'm not gonna want that crap. That's how I've always been. But with her, she's like, I got you a shirt. I'm just like, ooh, what do I got? Killer Kitten. Feared top faction. Like the same stuff we watch. Nice. Nemo. Feeder faction was Omen. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. Oh, yeah, I think I'm going to dig into this book, crack it open. It's always a bad idea to start a new book at midnight, though. But the first 2 of the series were so good. I've been spending way too much time at used bookstores lately. Like, $3 books are becoming an addiction for me. Like, ooh, used book. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Plus, I'm actually realizing that there is actually a legitimate market for used Star Wars books from before Disney bought Star Wars. I bought a trilogy of books for $14 and sold it for $50. And it's just because it says Lucas Books on it instead of Disney Books. It's because people hate Disney, and I find it hilarious. So I've just been scouring used bookstores for old Star Wars books that have the Lucas Books logo instead of the Disney logo, and I've been hustling them and selling them online. Biohazard actually, yeah, Bio is good. It's what book? It's book 3 of the new Jedi Order series. It's Dark Tide 2 Ruin. But there's like, let me check this. I think there's like 12 books in the series or something. Oh, goddamn. This doesn't actually have... Wow, this is an old one. This is an old one. Christ. Spirit of the Mind's Eye. No. I actually did see that at the bookstore today, though. Is that... What series is that from? That's not the... Is that the Hand of Thrawn duology? Yo, Eamon, what's up, dude? Hey, get yourself some sleep, Buckbeak. It's late as hell for you, bro. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with, and, you know, listening to me just ramble. No. I will... Bro, I'll grab all my Star Wars books and lay them all out on the floor for it and, like, take a picture of it tomorrow. I'm legit up to, like... God... I mean, at the moment, honestly, I've probably got, like... Well, I mean, I've probably got, like, 60 of them. But there's a lot of duplicates, and that's honestly because I've been hustling them online. Like, once I realized there was actually a market where I could be buying these books used for $3-4 a piece and selling them for, you know, $15-20 a pop, like... That's not bad for a side hustle. Yeah, I'm still in 66, man. Where are you at, bro? Where are you at, Eamon? Are you still in Immortals? So when I was a kid, right after Star Wars, get canonized pretty quick. Okay, that's that one. Okay. No, I do know which one I do know which one you're talking about, though. He said Immortals is a good name too. But bro, you should, Eamon, you should finally come hang back out in Chambers, bro, and come join 66. We could use a nighttime hitter of your caliber, kind sir. He's not really a kind sir, guys. He's not. Total scumbag. Not a huge fan of Star Wars since Disney took over. Just not that into it. I mean, I'm 50-50 on it, right? Like, I didn't like the sequel trilogy. I did like Rogue One. Solo has grown on me a lot. Like, I actually do like Solo now. I didn't like Solo at first. But after rewatching it and just over the years, it has 100% grown on me to the point where I do like it. Star Wars Rebels was amazing. Like, as far as, like, the animated shows go, like, I think Rebels is better than Clone Wars, and I think Season 7 of Clone Wars that Disney did is better than the majority of the 6 seasons that Lucasfilm did before Disney. Honestly, I think the only ones that Lucasfilm did, the only seasons that Lucasfilm did that were better than Season 7 were probably Season 5 and 4. Or 3 and 5? One of the two. Either 3 and 5 or 4 and 5. And then Mando's awesome. I don't think, I mean, like, Mando's so good that it's got normies loving it. And I mean, Book of Boba, I liked it. I've rewatched it a couple of times, and I mean, it's not as good as I wanted it to be, but it is satisfactory, which is good enough. Kenobi was amazing. Like, don't get me wrong, I wish that they would have stayed with it being a film instead of turning it into a 6-hour series. But the first 5th and 6th episodes of Kenobi were pretty much perfect. Bad Batch Season 1 was freaking awesome. That show was just fun. Like, I'm not going to put it on, like, I mean, it depends, like, it's still too early to tell how good Bad Batch is actually going to be, because they haven't I mean, they've only gotten one season, and they were introducing all new characters, and, like, they had to spend the whole first season just building characters, essentially. But that looks really good. Visions was awesome. Granted, Disney didn't really have anything to do with that. They just gave a bunch of different anime studios like the go-ahead to make something cool and slap Star Wars stuff with it. But that came out awesome for the most part. So, like, in my view, Disney's coming out these days, like, at the end of the trilogies, I was looking at Disney like, yo, what are you doing? But, like, in the 4 years since then, it's been a lot of wins, in my opinion. What is Chambers or Choctaw? I'm an angel. Yeah, right? Well, it's Chambers now. Thank Ron Howard for that. Yeah. Redoing the original 3. I mean, that I don't see them doing. Mainly because I don't think they're allowed to. I think contractually they are obligated to not touch episodes 1 through 6. Like, I think that's actually in the sales contract between Lucas and Disney, is that they are not allowed to change. Because, like, when Disney bought Star Wars, they decanonized everything except for the Clone Wars seasons 1 through 6 and the movies, episodes 1 through 6. And I think that's because it was written in the contract that they were not allowed to do anything with it. They're not allowed to decanonize it in any way, shape, or form. They can do retcons of certain things here and there, as is proved by Book of Boba and Kenobi. And hell, even Bad Batch retconned... I mean, it was something simple, but, like, at the very first episode of Bad Batch, you see... Depa Billaba and Kanan Jarrus, actually, from Rebels. And it's like the beginning of Order 66 is going down, and Depa had the wrong color saber. In the show it's blue, but, like, historically canonically she had a green one. That's the problem with Disney Star Wars. Good enough. I mean, but Kenobi was better than good enough, right? Like, Kenobi was great. Kenobi was amazing. There was filler that I didn't necessarily find was needed, but that doesn't take away from what I saw. Episodes 5 and 6 were the most perfect Star Wars I've seen since... The most perfect Star Wars I've seen since 2005, when Episode 3 came out. When Revenge of the Sith came out. Like... Full power Vader was fucking OP, dude. Him ripping that ship out of the sky, that was fucking sick, man. I've wanted to see some shit like that from Vader forever. Oh, hi, Angel. Does anyone know when transfers open? I didn't see a response, thanks. I don't know. I'm guessing in like a week or two, Angel. Monday the 18th. Okay, there we go. So, a week from today, so says Eamon. And I'm going to trust that Eamon would know. Good enough ain't my thing. I mean, it just depends on what it is, right? Like, honestly, I think good enough is good enough for a show like Book of Boba Fett. I really do. Like, I think what they showed us in Book of Boba was good enough for a Book of Boba story. Now, if they would have given us that caliber of a show in Kenobi, good enough was not good enough. Like, at all, in my opinion. Like, good enough was not good enough. When it comes to a subject like Kenobi, 10 years, like, what that story, you need to get that, you need to hit that nail on the head. And I think they did. Mando is far better than good enough. It just depends. I mean, like, the next show coming out is Andor, and I think that's going to be sick. Just because Rogue One, there again, Rogue One was a really good movie. I really like that, and that's a Disney movie. And they're going to be writing that character all over again. And I'm hoping that, I mean, it's a spy thriller. It's a spy thriller in space. That's freaking awesome. Nice, I need to get out of Baron. Discord fact section. Okay. Where are you going to, Angel? Kenobi was great because we're all so beat down. Mando, great. Boba could have gotten so much more. Rogue One, very good. Post-trail movies, trash. But then again, episodes... I mean... I'm a prequel fanboy. I always will be. I always have been. Like... That was when I truly became a Star Wars nerd. I saw episode 2 in theaters like 14 times or something like that. Like, I couldn't get enough of the Coliseum scene. Or Yoda. I mean, finally seeing Yoda break out and fight Dooku, that was the coolest thing I had ever seen in 2002. A Wookiee show, too. I mean, Bad Batch Season 2 is going to have... oh, God, I can't think of his name. He was a Padawan. He was a Wookiee Padawan. He was in... Was he in Bad Batch? No, he was in the Clone Wars. I can't remember what season. But yeah, he's a cool little Wookiee Padawan. He's got his lightsaber and shit. Thinking about Chambersburg, Whitfield. Actually, I was talking with you about that, wasn't I, Angel? You were one of the other people I was talking to about potentially coming over. One of the problems of being a content creator is I literally have so many people just randomly message me every single day. And, like, who I talk to about what just kind of blurs together. Nice. Yeah. No, and I mean, like, I have a terrible memory in the sense that, like, stuff blurs together, but, like, you can kick me and, like, restart that. If they had a better child actor for Anakin, I think I'd feel stronger about it. I mean, that's fair. I think he was good, honestly, though. Like, I never had a problem with his acting. Are you talking about Christian Haydenson? Are you talking about the kid from episode 1 or Christian Haydenson? Or Hayden Christensen? Christian Haydenson, what the fuck? I think I need to rewatch. The little kid. Okay, so episode 1. No, I mean, I thought he did a good job. Like, he acted like an innocent little kid, which is kind of what he was at that point. Like, I think he played that role. Honestly, I think Hayden played his role perfectly, too. He caught a lot of crap for his monotone acting, but that was how George told him to do it. Like, he was supposed to be this brooding teenager. Later, Eamon. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate you, homie. Hayden got saddled with dumb dialogue. Maybe the Jar Jar time. I mean, yeah, Jar Jar. I can't really argue with that one. I'm not a Jar Jar fan, so it's kind of like, okay. I get it though. I mean, like, you're an OT fan. 3PO was the comic relief, and he was just trying to recreate the comic relief that 3PO gave in the OT into the prequels. And he caught so much crap from episode 1 that, like, he cut a lot of Jar Jar out from episodes 2 and 3. And, like, didn't give him, like, it basically makes all the screen time that Jar Jar had in episode 1 feel wasted because there was no payoff in episodes 2 or 3. He goes from being the annoying character in episode 1 to that's just, stupid, to in episode 3 you essentially saddle him with he's the reason that the Emperor gains full control of the Republic. So you kind of saddle him, you turn the horrible, hated guy that's comic relief that annoyed people into the reason that all this actually happened. Played or not, I think if he would have just written Jar Jar the way he had in his mind he wanted to write Jar Jar, Jar Jar would have ended up a lot better by the end of episode 3. Like, he would have actually had a proper character arc, and he just didn't. Heard New Beginning is going to Whitfield. They scored 3rd and walk. I would say if you are not getting into a New Beginning, don't go to like, if you're not getting into a top 10 faction or a top 20 faction, don't go to a region that has a top 10, top 20 faction, because their whales are going to just crush everything in solos all the time. And it's frustrating. It's just flat out. It's frustrating. Like, I like competition, but I don't want to be just out. I don't want somebody to win just because they pulled out the visa. And that's how it's going to be every single solo. When I saw them all, I was like, hell yeah, Jar Jar was cool until he... Yeah, I mean... Did you watch Rebels? Did you watch Rebels? I mean, I know a lot of people didn't just because of the way it was drawn was very cartoony. Um, like it really felt like a kids show, but it has some of the best stories in all of Star Wars. It really does. Like 75 million minimum. Yeah, about that. That. Starting Rebels. Yeah, it's kind of required watching at this point with because of Ahsoka. But Maul is sick. Like, you will get some sick Maul stuff out of Rebels. That's why I mentioned that. She have MAME? Nope. Bye. Wait. Alright, confuse. BAP. Alright. Plus you get, I mean, honestly, you get the canonical Maul death as well. In Rebels. Like, not to spoil anything, but like, Maul does die in Rebels. But it's good to finally have that finality, and like, you get a lot of Maul story in Rebels. Ah, he's got focus. I didn't know. They've all got focus. Shit. Negan lead. Ah, shit. I messed up on that one. At least I got a full team of Guardian Shields. That's nice. Cool. That was easy. Do you know if they're considering adding mythics to SR in the near future? So we need to lose a tune in battle. I mean, I don't know what they got planned, honestly. Stream connection not stable. What? That's why I stay out of global. I was about to reply and it would have came across Narcissa. Yeah. I have no idea what you're talking about just because it's dangerous to go into globals live post and I look at has some strategy. Yeah. That's true. Nice. Oh, shit. Oh, well, that's okay. Yo, seriously? Recruiting posts, and I looked at faction numbers. You got to look totally safe. Okay, let me check this out. Okay, I mean, okay. Y'all trolling? I mean, it's obviously a mini, so like. Let's say good luck, bro. Best just not. Yeah, exactly. That's one of those just like, there's no real upside to this. Like. Look at the faction. I don't think it's. I mean, it's possible. I mean, it could just be a bunch of people from the same faction that were scouting. And, like, they were like, yo, we're looking at Chambers. Go check it out. And they all just got a bunch of minis in here. That would be my guess. Ah, he resisted it. Is it Domo? It's always Domo. I still got a day left. I'm not going to worry about level ups right now. Right. Wow, they're actually at 26. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man.